children of Adam, we have reached to the completely to the end of the time on earth. According to every belief that they are believing to heavenly book, meaning to heavenly knowledge. But according to academic knowledge, to universities, they are teaching people is still the evolution theory. What is the meaning of evolution theory is theory. But they are believing that they are coming from monkeys. For that reason, we leave those ones staying monkey. They don't want to progress. They don't want to become human. If they still believing that they are monkey, coming from monkey families, what is the meaning is that they really don't want to carry the responsibility that it comes with a humanity. They don't want to carry that. That's why East and West, North and South, especially Christians and Jews, that they are claiming that they have a holy book, that they are believing to the laws that is coming from the heavens, they are not accepting Islam. Then when we say, oh, you are not accepting Islam, you are accepting holy books, but you are not accepting Islam, what is the reason? They are saying, the reason is, they are not saying that, but I am saying that what they are saying is, the reason is that in Islam, you are saying there is a holy law, Sharia, and we are under that law. And that law, we don't like it. Our ego doesn't like it, because our ego wants to be very wild. It wants to run around everywhere. But at the same time, we still want a spirituality. That's why you're finding so many people saying, oh, we don't accept Islam, but we accept Mawlana. Mawlana was dancing. Mawlana was a person saying, come again, whoever you are, go and come. And we say, then who is the teacher of Mawlana? Who Mawlana Jalaluddin Rumi believes? They keep silence there. Say, he was following Jesus. Yes, he was following Moses. Yes. Yes, he was following Muhammad. Say nothing. And that's how they are getting full. Then we understand, because they want to live for dunya. They are running after the pleasures and the treasures, which there is no treasure, which especially 21st century people became slave to dunya. Running for this dunya 24 hours a day. Then we're saying to them, you mean you didn't find what you're looking for yet? Every day you're getting up, going back and forth. So we found we're going to sit nice and comfortable, but we didn't. And they go back and forth every day, and they have a new way of thinking, saying, well, I'm going to rest when I become retired. They're not even understanding the meaning of retirement. Meaning of retirement is the governments, they are taking your juice out, and what is left from that, and you're squeezing the lemon and you're taking the juice out. What do you do with the rest? What is the rest? What do you call that? You don't know?
Right.
You don't speak English. You go to schools, universities, you don't speak English.
Pulp.
Pulp.
Pulp stuff. P-U-L-P. Pulp.
Okay. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So what do you do with that? Garbage. You don't even put it in the garbage. They put it in the earth, bury it. Retirement means that. Meaning, we're taking every energy from you, you are finished. Go home and sit and wait to die. Is there anything other than that? They are thinking, saying, now they are not dying, so many, it's not 63. We should move the retirement to 70. They are thinking, saying, they work up to 70, but so many is going to die before that. What do you think? They're going to give you money just sitting down? So what we gotta do? What you gotta do in this world? Is that the reason that you have been created? To get up, go, come back, go, come back, every day, 7 days a week? What is the meaning of the creation of children of Adam? Why Allah has created us? He is saying, He Himself saying, our Creator saying to us why He has created us. Saying we have created the jinn and insan, children of Adam, only to know me and to worship me. The main reason is, if you are not taking that a priority, that has to be priority in the life. If the man is not taking that priority, you can do whatever you want. You can run anywhere you want. You may make businesses, you may become president, you may become king. Nah, not king, not that easy. But presidents, you may become. In the end, what are you going to become? Nothing. It's a reminder to you. Run any side you want. East, west, north, south. If America is not enough for you, if there's a job in Afghanistan, go there. That's what happened today. People, they come to America to make their worldly life a little bit more better. Because in third world countries, who says third world countries? They say. They are trying to insult those ones saying, we are from third world countries. We are from the first world. So you cannot catch up with us. Only way to caught up with us, first you have to get rid of your turban, your beard and mustache. You have to wear civilized clothes, pants. Women's, what is this covering yourself up? Take out everything. Then you'll be civilized. Then we may be counting you from the first world. And every 6 months, every 3 months, 6 months, we are changing the fashion. You have to catch up the fashion. You cannot wear the same suit. The suit came out 3 years ago. That's old fashioned. Get rid of it. Because this year the suit has to have 2 buttons. 6 months later, it's an old fashioned. Why is that? It's same material. Say, no, we put 3 buttons there. So that's the fashion. Ladies, don't say nothing. Because every day we coming up with something, some different colors, to lips, to eyes, to face. Their face look like so many of them. The car, they're putting very heavy paint. And some is looking, saying, watch, such a nur coming out. A white paint, take that out. Anyway, that's how they fooling the children of them. Lipsticks. We put so many things in there, saying, find out by yourself what they're putting inside. And if you still like to put it, go put it. Go search all those things that they are putting inside. So, who's doing all this? This is coming from heavens? The orders from heavens? No. Who's coming out with this fashion? Must be shaitan and the workers of shaitan. And the children of Adam have just got fooled by that and running top speed because they have complex. Children of Adam, they are not liking themselves the way that Allah created them. They are looking at the mirror and saying, I wish my nose was like this, I wish my eyes was like that, I wish my eyebrows like this, I wish my hair is like that, I wish this and I wish that. Never liking what Allah giving to them. And that is opening door to being rebellious individual to the Lord of the heavens. And opening every door that time to say, and the shaitan, and the followers of shaitan saying, oh, it's okay. You don't like your eye color? We will change it for you. We will make it blue if you don't like black eyes. Or you don't like your skin that you are black, it's easy. We give you a couple of injections, slowly you turn to become white. Some too white, one saying, you are too white, I don't like it. And, okay, there's no sun up here. Come to the place, we put heavy electricity on you, you turn into bronze color. Sickness of 21st century people, because they are busy with only outside appearances. They are never busy with their spirit. And no matter what you do outside of appearances, how good you make it to look, if inside is not comfortable, you're never going to be comfortable. And that's what's happening. We say, you're running like this, left and right, you must be the happiest one in the world. Say, no, I wish they have this part too, and that part, and that part. And while they are wishing 24 hours a day, days passing, weeks are passing, years are passing, slowly angel of death is appearing, coming, saying, I am here. Saying, who are you? Saying, you don't know. I am your nightmare. You live in this dunya, your time is up. Now you're going to eternal life, where you're going to stay forever. And shaitan finding door to that too, saying, oh, when they start thinking about that, then they may worry and they turn around and saying to them, give them understanding that there is nothing after this life. You just live and die. So live the best. And the best understanding, as I said earlier, only worldly understanding, the physical appearances, and what do I eat and what do I drink. This is what the children of Adam is busy today. Christians are saying, the Jews are saying, Muslims became worse than them. Worse. Because the Muslims, they should be following their prophets. Prophet is teaching us how to live in this world and how to get the best out from it. How to enjoy this life and how to prepare ourselves to angel of death. While you are living in this world and you're getting the best out from it, at the same time to prepare yourself that unexpected visitor, because he's going to come to you in unexpected time. You and I. Doesn't matter how healthy you are, he's not coming to you because you are sick. He's going around to healthy people too. For instance, today, up till now, 2 o'clock from this morning, approximately 100,000 people have died fast from this world. It is not 1 or 10 or 100 or 1,000 or 10, 100,000 from this morning up till now. By the time the day is going to finish, by next morning, at least 300,000 going out from this world. Is that happening around you maybe? That's why you're not remembering. But open the windows, open the doors, look outside, you're gonna see cars passing by, or you don't have to go that far. Open television. It's enough for you today. Enough reminder. It happened there. Who says there is not going to happen here? They never expect it to happen there. But it just happened. Who says there is not happening here? But it's going to. And that angel of death is going to come to visit us. So no matter how you live or how you prepare yourself, or whichever fashion you follow, if you are not familiarity, if you have no familiarity with the angel of death, your life, it is poison again. Because that's what you're going to think. As soon as you think about that, you say, oh, I wish that wasn't. But your wishing is not enough. Because the Creator of the heavens and the earth and you and I, that's the way He wants it. It's not the way that you want it, the way that He wants it. So we are servants. So what's the duty of the servant? To hear and obey. And when a servant hears and obeys his master, the master gives the best of them. When the servant hears and doesn't obey, the master is not too happy with that. When the servant doesn't want to hear and he doesn't obey, what do you think? Do you think if you have a worker and he doesn't hear you, you are the boss and you say, do this, and he says, no, I'll do this way. How long you keep that one around you? Just a simple example to you. People today never mind about having workers. They go to a bank, they go to a store, anywhere they go, they are so angry to the people that they are working, serving them. instead of being thankful to them, they are angry to them because they're carrying that anger with themselves 24 hours. And that anger, because what they know, only thing they know is anger. And they're going to pass that anger to everybody that they are speaking. 21st century sickness. And that comes because 21st century people completely became disobedient to the laws that is coming from the heaven. And they are making their own understanding about into everything. And Allah Jalla wa Ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala saying to us, you are weak ones. I am not going to punish you with a heavy punishment. No, does not fit to my majestic understanding. I will just lift the peace away from you. And saying, do you have a peace? Oh, peacemakers. They're running to make peace. Who is going to make peace? Do you know what the peace is? How are you going to make it? You have no peace. How are you going to make peace? You're not knowing anything about peace anymore. And saying, yes, we have no peace because we have terrorists. So we gotta get rid of the terrorist. And who is the terrorist? You. Who doesn't have peace, that one is terrorist. Who's terrorist? Is a tyrant. Tyrant is that one that Allah doesn't love. Zalim. And saying, I am lifting away from you the peace. You can run around, you can point finger to others, you're never looking at yourself. This is the characteristics of 21st century people, as of individuals, inside the family members, communities, and nations. And the strong nations, they are eating the weak ones. They are bullying the weak ones. They are pushing the weak ones around. And the weak ones, after a while, saying, it's enough. And they start doing every cruelty, those ones to the other ones. So what's to end? Wars is coming. The only way for safety, we must turn back to our Lord, the way that He wants us, not the way that we want it, not the way that we think that is right, the way that He thinks is right to us. And what He thinks is right is the best for us. And He sent us His prophet. Old prophets coming, reminding people how they're going to live. From the first man, Adam alayhi salam, Allah sending orders to him to teach his children how they're going to live. Those who became obedient to Adam alayhi salam, they live nice and comfortable life in this earth, whichever the time period that Allah has given to them, and they pass from this world. The group that who became disobedient to Adam alayhi salam, to their fathers, they live miserable life in dunya, and they are in bigger trouble now. Doesn't matter how many years pass. When you're dying, you're not disappearing. You're just entering to another world that is veiled to you, to this world. Just like there was a veil once upon a time before you enter to your mother's stomach, to the womb of your mother. But your reality was still there. Your spirit was still there. And the work started inside, and 4 months' time, angel came, blowing the spirit to the little baby inside the mother's stomach, and that baby became complete human. But in 4 months' months' time has the head and the body and the fingers and everything is there, and the angel is blowing the spirit and is becoming complete human, little, but it's still human. And that spirit is the oldest creature that Allah has created. The beginning of creation. And it's coming to that body, and that body, little body, 9 months later, he comes out to this world. The child, as soon as it's coming out to this world, I never seen a child coming out and laughing and smiling. It's crying. Why you think is that? Saying, oh, I'm coming to this ugly world. The trouble. And shaitan is there just touching to that little baby as soon as he comes out, and right away the heavenly connection they start cutting off, and the baby starts screaming. Either you scream all your life, you go out with that, or you find a way again to open that connection with the heavens, and you find comfort in yourself. Not in your house, not in the car that you just work so hard, not in the house that it is so luxury. You can make luxury houses. You can buy a nice bed, $1,000. Shit, $1,000 bed is nothing in these days. You pay $10,000, but I still cannot sleep. Nighttime, that's true. Not 10,000. You can spend 100,000. You cannot sleep nighttime, because all is with the connection to the heavens. You have just disconnect yourself, your reality from the heavens, and that's why the trouble begins, and your sadness, overthinking you, and you have every luxury, but you still sad. And I'm looking to these people 24 hours a day. I hate this one. I hate that one. That's what the man is busy with. Hating because hates himself, really. Because whatever you are, that's how you are seeing others around. Whatever is inside of you, that's how you're looking at the world. So you couldn't find that peace between you and the heavens. You couldn't open the connection. You've just disconnected. Just like this light that is coming in here. The bulb maybe is good. The electric line is good too. But if you shut down the electricity from out there, you're going to stay in darkness here. So the man is shutting down what is coming from the heavens to him, to his own reality. Did you ever sit down and think why your heart, it is on the left side and it's not on the right side? Something to think, no? Doctor, what do you say? As a doctor, did you ever think? You didn't. Why are you not thinking? Allah saying to us, why you are not thinking? Why I'm giving you the intelligence? Why you are not thinking? Islam is always emphasizing to start doing everything with the right side. Why is putting the heart on the left side? Why he didn't put the heart on the right side? There is a connection. There is your own reality is really in the paradise. The reality of you is there. This is only appearances. If it's reality, don't disappear. But you know that you're going to die. And sometimes they're going to put you into earth, you're going to disappear. But you also know that there is something else that's keeping this body up. It's the same body. 5 minutes later, if angel of death coming to me now, you're going to see, oh, the man was just speaking He fall down and die. What are we gonna do? Not much you can do. Call the funeral service and that's it. You cannot do anything. Your loved one, take it. Bring it home. You love them so much. Prepare nicely, put it in your living room. You cannot. You have to bury it. Because if you don't, it's going to start stinking. Yes. Smell, that smell is going to come out, which today, people, the bad smells start coming out before they die. And that bad smell, it comes with your good deeds or the bad deeds. You don't think that you're going to put lots of perfume on you and this and that, and you're not going to smell. It's the smell that's coming from the ego and the people of haqq. They are smelling bad smell coming from this. You can, appearances, you can put in any shape, you can put any color, you can put bad smell coming. He has a bad connections. He has not connected himself to the reality that is staying in the paradise. So the reality of the body in the paradise is looking at you just like that, face to face. And because this is only an appearance body, the reality, the heart is on the other side. So appearing here on this side. So, live as you like, but you're going to die. Never forget that part. If you keep that part alive in you, then slowly you're going to question yourself to say, why am I living then? What is the purpose of the life? It's a big question that every individual must ask to themselves, to say, why I'm living? Am I just like animals? Eat and drink, have sex, multiply, and die? But I know I'm better than the animals. That's what the man says, right? But almost every activity the man is doing, just like animals. Same thing, they are eating, drinking, and having and dying. Has to be something different. Because Allah Jalla wa Ala saying to us, I have created the children of Adam in ahsani taqwim, the most perfect ones. Then we are saying the most perfect creatures. Allah is saying wrong? No. But we are seeing the most perfect creatures, they are doing their worst, which the animals they're not doing. Animals, they're not running to kill their own babies. Did you ever see animals running to doctors to say, I want to have abortion? What do you think, veterinary guys? Did you ever have animal coming saying, I want to keep this baby? Today's people doing that. And calling themselves civilized. Do you know what you're killing? As I just said, most of the times they kill the children 4 months, 5 months. You know how you're killing them? You don't know. Let me give you some light. Think on it. For males and females, because the males are going and forward giving permission to females to do that too. And the females, even if there is permission or not, they say, it's my body. I do as I like. That little baby that is going to come out 2 months later, 3 months later, 4 months later, is already in that shape perfectly okay and living. And they are putting those things in there and ripping it off. Taking the hand out, taking the leg out while it's living. Grabbing the body, ripping off the head. That's what it means. So, this is whoever listening, the whole world, say to the Pope, or to the priest, or the cardinals, or this and that, to say to their people, to say this is haram, forbidden tomorrow in the judgment day, those kids, they're going to come in front of you without their head. And they're going to complain about you. Whatever you go there with, if you did that, they're going to come. So think on it, something very important. Because today, whatever fits to the politicians, they say is okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. It is not your right to take others one's life away. You will become a killer. Just like a killer, they're going out there and killing somebody, you will be just like that too. Maybe worse than that. Because you are killing a little child that is helpless. So, Holy Prophet coming to put ban, to stop this cruelty, yes. Holy Prophet has been sent to teach the children of Adam how to live. That's exactly what they were doing that time. But they were not doing it in their stomach, they were waiting for them to come out, later to kill them. And the Muslims today, they are doing that. The Muslim imams, Muslim sheikhs, Muslim figures, they are saying it's okay. It's not okay. You will be in the hellfire with them together, whoever says it's okay. It's not okay. So, you're never going to have peace if you're thinking with the worldly knowledge only. Do we need the worldly knowledge? Of course. Of course we need it, especially today. You need it. But that doesn't mean that you're going to get stuck with that and you're going to concentrate your 24 hours on that. What the reason of your creation is to know Allah and to worship Allah. So Allah is saying we have created the children of Adam in ahsani taqwim, the most perfect ones among all other creation. But the children of Adam is not doing a perfect job today. We're looking east, west, north, south, from individuals to the governments. They became two sides. They loaded themselves with the weapons that they can destroy themselves and the whole world with. Is this the reason? No. So then we see why this man is doing this cruelty. That Allah is saying, I have created the man in ahsani taqwim to do most perfect things. But the action that we are seeing, even the believers, we are seeing wrong actions. Because how you are raising your generations. There's perfect. That little baby comes out perfect. Smiling to you perfectly. The road that you are putting that little baby, that's how brought up, that's how he's going to raise. That's what he's going to know. Whatever you plant there, that's what he's going to know. That's why up till the time maturity age, doesn't matter if it's coming from Christian mothers, Jewish believers, unbelievers, children are protected and clean. When they reach the maturity age, that is the time they know themselves, so they have to carry their own responsibility, so they start counting, start from that time. Whatever they did good, whatever they did bad. So our clock is clicking, tick, 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 24 hours a day. Every minute taking off from our life. Look what you are busy with that. Whatever you prepare yourself in this dunya, that's what you're going to find in the grave. Whatever you put into the grave, that's what you're going to find in the judgment day. Live any way you like it, but don't forget, you're going to die, and that's exactly what you're going to find. May Allah tawfiq. This much is enough for you and for me to give some boost to our faith and to start thinking a little more better. That we have not been created for this world. We have not been created to live in this world too forever. We have just been created and sent this world, and we are traveling, passing through. We enter through one door, entering into this world, and we come out from another door, going going out from this world. So the angel of death, when he's coming to you, you are not disappearing really. You are turning back to the real life that you came from. That you're coming to your mother's stomach, and some months later you come to this world. If you say to that child, what do you think? Should we put you back to that life? Can we put you back to your mother's stomach? Do you think that ever is going to happen, such a thing like that? Never. Just a minute ago, there was completely different life. 1 minute later, the baby comes out, is entering to another world, completely into another world. Just like if you are able to speak to that child inside and to say, 1 hour later, you're going to enter to a world, from that small world that you are inside, that veil there, and all water inside, you're going to come out from that little world to an endless world. Such a big world, that child is not going to believe. If you have communication. But that child cannot deny when he's coming out to this world. Maybe he's not knowing too much, but when he comes to mature age just like you, can you deny now? Can you say that you wasn't there? You just came to another world, but you don't know nothing about that world. Completely veiled. So when the angel of death is coming to you, you're going to be veiled again from this world. But another door is going to open to you, to another world, which is the world that is beginning the eternal life. And that eternal life, you're going to earn it in this world. Not in the mother's stomach, not in the grave, in this life. So in this life, either you are earning your eternal life of peace and paradise, or you are earning your eternal life trouble and punishment. That is in your hand. Allah, don't blame Allah. No, He put you in this world and me. He sent us the reminders. He showed us how we're going to live. He said, you have an ego, nafs, and you have a spirit. I am giving you intelligence. If you are using your intelligence with your spirit together, you'll find me. If you are using your intelligence with your ego, with your nafs together, you'll run away from me. And you'll make disaster to yourself. So, inshallah, these words may make some differences in the life of those people who really want to change and to do certain things different. If you are still happy with your life, live with that happiness, but most likely the trouble is waiting for you to wake you up. If you are not in the way of Allah, trouble is waiting to shake you up, to wake you up, to say, hey, you are not in this world for a pleasure or to be slave to this world. You are in this world to earn your eternal life. Ve min Allah tevfik ve hürmeti hayır hürmeti Fatiha. Amin. If anybody has any question, you may ask. If we have the answer, we give to you. If you have any